Quick update for everybody at home. Looks like the game is going to start on time here. Zamboni did a few laps already and should be up and running, and girls will be on the ice in probably under 10 minutes here. Here they come. Girls taking the ice here. Getting ready. 3 minutes on the clock for warm-ups. Sheena playing some Who Let the Dogs Out for us. Back here in this cold arena up in a nice little media spot for me to stand in, but it's cold. But today I was prepared. Yesterday I froze my butt off, but today I was a bit more prepared, so got my down jacket on. Well, this morning the girls will be playing the Mount Forest Rams. This is the 4 teams in their pool, so they've played 2 already, and this will be the 3rd team they play in the pool. And then the 4th game is a crossover, so they'll play a team from the other pool, which is Belltire, Detroit. Mount Forest has played. They played Whitby and they played Kincardine. They've ended in a 5-5 tie with the Kincardine Canucks, and they've actually beat the Whitby Wolves. So they've got 1 win, 1 tie. Our girls, of course, with the 2 wins at the top of the division here, but I'm sure that Mount Forest would love to get a win here and knock us off if they could. But girls have been playing good hockey all weekend, though, against some pretty tough teams, so definitely going to be a tough team to beat. Be missing my color commentator, Jason Labby. Will be got family here, so he's gonna hang out with his family, give him the morning off. There's the whistle. We're gonna get the pucks in here. Get ready for the puck drop here. We got 2 senior officials, older gentlemen, so hopefully it's a nice, well-refed game here. City Plaskets lines out here, starting lineup, take the draw here with Lucy Labby, Piper Finn, Evie DiLorenzi, and Marley Spina on the back end. Of course, Natalie Sainamore in net. Mount Forest is going to win this one and get the puck deep. A hard forecheck. Expecting to see a lot of offense from this team as they've scored quite a bit. They've given up quite a bit. This girl looks like a pretty smooth skating. Because now Mount Forest getting into the zone right away. Basket getting that one up to Finn. Can't handle it as that puck jumps up high. Spina's going to have to go to the corner here to get it. Shovels that forward for Labby. Labby, puck gets stuck on the boards there. Greyhounds have some numbers back, but nope, get in there. Shot on Sainamore, tested early there. Scoops that one up. Girls tracking the puck, or Natalie tracking the puck well there in the play. Good to see our goalie awake. Ready to go. Change the lineup there, but we're going to get a pause and play as the ref did not like how that was dropped. I'm wondering if this is the same guy yesterday who really was a lot of effort into how the girls are set up is they get a shot on Sainamore there too, but she stops that paddle down. Reset here, take another face off. Let's see Finn on the draw. Goes back to Sainamore. Tips that one forward, pushes it forward, goes back to the point there. Gonna be a shot, glove down by Natalie. She's been busy already. Not even a minute into this game. She's already got a handful of shots. Sometimes all game she doesn't see this many shots. Mount Forest getting that one behind the net here. Lexi Finn's going to move this puck out, try to move it out, getting on the sideboards there, push it forward. Mount Forest going to be able to stop this one. Chip forward. McLean gets it. They get it out. Morin comes back for it, though, and she's going to turn and regroup, see what she's got here. We'll push that one up forward. Perry up to Finn. Finn turning, looking, finding McLean. Pass just goes wide on her. Now I got my got the Three Stooges up here with me. Larry, Curly, and Mo. Now Chapman comes out. All the girls there, but still looking to get out and up the Mount Forest zone. Now another one. Sainamore grabs that one for a glove. Sharp glove hand. The Greyhounds still for almost 2 minutes here. Not able to get it out of their zone. Peyton Levesque now shoveling that one up all the way. The touch there. Levesque's going to go and chase this one down on the forecheck, loosen up the puck. Greyhounds now finally getting into the offensive zone. Levesque pushes that one forward, goes over to base. Base waiting. Everybody's on side. Going to move over. Stick in her. Pushes that one back there. Joe McLaughlin steps up to try to get that. Can't. We got a one-on-one here. Blake Polnuck. That one goes into Sainamore. She just chips that one out over to the corner. Getting out of the dangerous zone. Polnuck tries to push that one up. Girls miss it out though as McLaughlin's going to circle around the net here. Put that forward over to base. Base getting that one over. Held in by Mount Forest. Girls will try to get this puck out, and they loosen it up and get into the neutral zone, but the defender comes across to grab that one. Now Rowan McLaughlin trying to move that puck up. She can't. Chapman getting that puck, turning, surveying the situation, getting that pass over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin looking, push that puck up. Base is going to pick it up, get it over the blue line here, try to grab it on the other end. She can't. That one's going to go back over. Greyhounds still looking to get their first shot on net. Having some trouble here against this team. The puck now, it's stuck in the neutral zone here. Finn's going to try to chase that one down. Stops on the sideboards there. Plaskett kicks that one over to her stick. Trying to get that one over for Labby. Disrupted as Rowan McLaughlin now puts that over to the defense. The Rams would grab that. Line change here. Now Mount Forest going to have a look on Sainamore there. Puts a shot up into the corner. A beauty. Up on top of Natalie's glove as the girls get stuck on a bad line change. Mount Forest taking the lead. She had a clean lane from the blue line almost all the way over to Sainamore. Puts a nice shot on net. Greyhounds, just like the past two games, find themselves down 1-0. Goes over, chip down, length of the ice. De Lorenzi's going to chase this one down, but it's going to go for icing here. Mount Forest up 1-0 here early. It's been all Mount Forest in the offensive zone here. Greyhounds still looking to find some rhythm if they can. Now Finn on the draw. Up, goes over to Spina. Spina shoves that forward for McLean. McLean now keeps her check, gets that puck, sends it in front of the net. Now Finn grabbing it, kicking it forward. Perry's going to go back to get this. Perry looking. Mount Forest coming around behind the net there, though. Pushes it up. And Lorenzi on the sideboards. Can't find it. Mount Forest defender now going to circle around her own net here. Turns. Going for a breakout. Greyhounds now getting the forecheck on here. Keeping the puck deep in Mount Forest zone. Goes over for Finn. Funny bounce off of the thing. And now Finn, side of the net there, trying to look for it. Finn shoves it over. Lorenzi steps up. Shot. It's on the goaltender. Greyhounds now getting some offensive zone time. Good shift there by this trio. Andy with Di Lorenzi getting a shot, stepping up and getting a shot in. Base puts that shot on net. Goaltender can't handle it though. Comes around. Chipped up over. Base is going to chase this on the other side. DeFonte on her side. Shoots that. Friendly fire goes off Chapman down to the corner. Levesque can go grab this one. Checks her player into the boards, but it's all fair. So that one goes down. Bumper's down. Base is going to pick this one up. Backhand it towards the net. Puck goes onto the goaltender. It was loose. Levesque tries to chip that one over, but whistle goes. Now Greyhounds planting themselves in the offensive zone here. Starting to play their game. Warming up a little bit. Dropped. Mount Forest is looking to control, but Chapman gets that puck. Chapman in the backhand, she turns. Chips it around, makes a nice move. She's going to go around the net here. Wraparound. Oh, hits the side of the post. Almost a nice wraparound there by Chapman. Now Mount Forest going to dump this one in. Goes over towards St. Moore's net. She traps that one under her blocker. And gets stopped here for a whistle. Great opportunity there. Chapman creating some room for herself, going behind the net and trying for that wraparound. Just couldn't tuck it in, but it was open for her. Now again, Plaskett picks this one up. Plaskett moving, finding Labby. Can't get it though. Plaskett picks it up in the neutral zone, makes a move over. Finn gets that puck up to Plaskett. Plaskett's going to chase this one down as it goes behind the net. Plaskett over to Labby. Labby trying to push that one in. Another loose puck in front. Greyhounds now starting to find their game here, getting pucks in dangerous areas. Just as I assumed this game would be. Mount Forest, they don't defend very well. They got some offense, but Greyhounds now picking up a lot of chances here. As they push that puck over towards the net, Labby's gets tackled down. We'll reset here. Greyhounds will get another chance at the draw. Dropped. Isn't deep. Labby battling. Wins this battle. There's Plaskett with her. There's this puck that's pinned down. Looking. Coming through. Plaskett picks it up. Tries to send that puck back to Polnack. Doesn't make it though. The battle behind the net once again. McLaughlin comes up over onto the sideboards. Chips it over for Finn. Finn over to Plaskett. Plaskett looking to center it. It's trapped over behind the net here. Polnack puts that one down for Plaskett. Plaskett over for Labby. Labby shot on net. That one's going to go in. Lucy Labby. Good play. Up and down. Plaskett back to Polnack to Plaskett. Puts that to Labby. Labby deking that one in. Don't think your nuts are big enough. Can't reach down low enough, can you? As again, here we go once again. Greyhounds going down by a goal. Coming right back. The offensive zone, McLean's going to try to handle that. Can't, but Finn's back there to stop it. Hold her up, chip her down, right behind the net here. Gets dropped. Loose puck there. Yeah, Mount Forest having trouble breaking out of their own zone. Once they get into the offensive zone, they seem like they're good, but back in their own zone, they don't have a very good system for breaking out. As now, puck again, loose. Greyhounds starting to set up camp once again. There it is. Lexi Finn gets that puck, frees it up, sends it cross crease. Finds Sophie McLean on the other end with a wide open net to shoot at. Greyhound's going to go up 2-1 now against Mount Forest. Mount Forest came out hard. Looked like it was going to be a tough game for the Greyhounds, but then the Greyhounds just start setting up camp in the offensive zone there. They're getting all sorts of chances. So as predicted here now, Mount Forest coming. Shot goes, that misses the net. Back to the point here. Shot goes on to Sainamore. Stop, but then we're going to get a whistle here as there's a call. I think the Greyhounds are going to get a penalty here. Chapman's going to go to the box. As I said, Kinley Chapman hooked. So Mount Forest is going to go up for 2-minute power play here. Base. Wins that draw. Base, toss it down. She's going to chase it. Bother her. Mount Forest coming around. Levesque now getting on top of that one. Mount Forest is going to be able to break it through. Can't get it across. A bit of a yard sale as the Greyhounds get that one out into the neutral zone here. Even that puck over, can't. She gets tripped up by Base. Base loses her stick, but Levesque grabs that one, tosses it over. Heads for the bench on the penalty kill. We'll get 2 new killers out here as Plaskett comes out on the forecheck. No, a little bit of a miscommunication there. There's no, Plaskett's going to touch that one on the other end. Could be for an intentional, possibly. They might move that one back down, but no, they're not. They're just calling that as an offside there. Draw one again. Plaskett gets that, tosses it in. Labby's going to be able to get this one in the corner. Chip that one down deep. Let Plaskett go for the forecheck there. Mount Forest just gives that puck up. Labby now goes to the forecheck. She picks that puck up. And they switch off again. Plaskett going on the other end. Loose puck. Morin steps up, puts that one forward. Greyhounds killing the penalty well. Labby grabs at the other end, chips it forward. Mount Forest now going to get that puck over. Morin's there to defend, though. Good stick by Mackenzie Morin. Tying up her player. Getting out on the other end, pinning on the boards. Killing off some seconds here as Mount Forest got about 35 seconds left as they finally get this one into the Greyhounds' offensive zone. They'll look try to set up the power play if they can, but Labby's going to get that and wing it down. Not enough on it, though, as it goes to the point. Shot on Sainamore. Sainamore gets out with the blocker. DePlanty, steps up, loses the puck, goes to the net. Now, Labby again, trying to get that one out, doesn't go. Sainamore jumps on top of that puck, covers it up there. Puck goes into a dangerous zone there. Sainamore is able to track that one down below her chin and cover it up. A little bit off here with 9 seconds, and Chapman will get back on the ice here. DiLorenzi rims that around. Mount Forest comes up, picks that one up. They'll drive the play up here, but Spina is going to pin her to the boards. Who's that? Now, out of the box. Perry comes up, chips that one forward for Finn. Finn can try to get that one on the other side. Now, going to get a call here. I'm thinking Mount Forest is going to get the hook. No, Piper Finn is getting the hook there. I know, like, what the heck? It's another little questionable call there. I'm pretty sure it was a loose puck there, and I don't know. So Greyhounds having to kill another 2 minutes off. Drop from the point, doesn't make it through. Perry's going to grab that, toss that one down, length of the ice. Just past the goaltender. Mount Forest now going to try to come into their zone with some speed. Sending the puck over to the opposite side with nobody there. And that's interference there. Number 10 set a pick on Perry, but no call. That one goes around. Sainamore makes a nice save. The puck bumbling around, but Sainamore's there. Now point shot coming in. Gloved by Sainamore, bounces out. Now it's going. Spina, the back end here, grabbing it. Mount Forest is going to come around Sainamore's net. Look for a play. Nice stick there by Perry. DiLorenzi now is going to be able to get this one down. half of this one killed off. The waning minute of this first period. Greyhounds up by 1 goal. So for McLean on the forecheck here. Going Mount Forest again, having trouble getting this out of their zone. Rebecca just jumps in and breaks up that pass. Spins against the boards. She moves, loosens that puck up. Mount Forest now going to try to carry that one up. Stuck on the blue line and over. Loose puck heads over towards Mount Forest Rams bench. And McLean's there to stop it and keep it in deep with 20 seconds left here in the penalty kill. 45 in the thing. Rebecca uses her stick. Now, Mount Forest is going to get up here. Polnock's got to move. She gets to that puck first. Mount Forest trying to chip that one forward, but now Levesque lost an edge, but gets to that puck and launches it down the length of the ice, killing that penalty off. Now, Greyhounds will get there. 5 skaters out here with 20 seconds left. Chapman picks up this puck. She's got some room to make a move. She takes a shot. Ooh, that one goes wide of the net. Almost hit her dad in the face there, watching behind the net. Monty grabs that at the point, puts it down deep. Goes Mount Forest behind the net. Can't handle it once again, but that's going to go for the buzzer for the first period. Action-packed. Greyhounds find themselves down by a goal, but coming back and scoring 2. We'll be back in a little bit with the second period. Set on the draw here, Plaskett. Oh, it's in the lobby. Moving that one back to Morin. Push that forward. It's going to be called offside. No, not offside because they didn't touch up that puck. And now Finn trying to get on top of that one. Get that puck chipped through. Then once again, now she's going to dump this one in deep. Seems to be a good game plan here. Now, puck goes over. Labby getting that one, stays in. She pushes that one down deep once again. Greyhounds just going to be content keeping this puck in deep. Finn gets that one in the slot, loosens it up. Plaskett tries to get there for the shot, but can't. But now Morin's going to get back here in time to grab this one. Put up the boards. Puck jumps up high, though. Goes down. Plaskett backhands that one down into the zone. We'll go for a line change here. Piper Finn will stay on for the forecheck, though. Falling on it. Now Finn's going to come off here. Spina pushes that one forward. Shot goes all the way down. Greyhound's going to get an offensive zone draw. Now, after a feeling out process, the Greyhounds seem to know how to play this team. So just involve keeping that puck, getting that puck deep, going and retrieving it. Mount Forest not seems to have any type of plan on getting pucks out of their zone. There's another chance, and there's another goal. Playing, picking up her second of the morning on the rebound, and she sends a pass over to Perry, and Perry puts that one on the net. Big rebound comes out, and McLean finding that puck on her stick once again with an open net and capitalizes. Greyhounds up 3-1. Mount Forest wins that, puts that one forward. Try to gather that puck up if they can. Goes over towards the net. DiLorenzi pushes it over. McLean's going to grab this on the sideboards here. Survey the situation. Put up to Finn. Gets out. Greyhounds now control this. Perry's going to skate. Room in front of her. Trying to go around. Good stick check there by Mount Forest, but then she gives that puck back away. Spina now just pokes that one up. Goes over. Mount Forest tags up into the offensive zone. Put that one high. Perry going to try to get it on the other end there. Obstructed. Mount Forest comes up with it though. Put that one back to the point, and they put that deep because they're going to try to set up here in the offensive zone. Back to the point. Good stick there by McLean. McLean now going to have a chance, and she's got Perry on 2-on-1. McLean pass that over to Perry. Perry can't handle that one on her backhand. Puts that one towards the net. But McLean turns for the change. Greyhounds will get an offensive zone here with some fresh players on the ice. Chapman base Levesque. Roe McLaughlin and the birthday girl, Blake Polnock. Over to McLaughlin. Roe McLaughlin sends in a nice shot there for a tip for Levesque. It goes wide of the net. Now Mount Forest going to try to pull this one in all the way, but Polnock finally says, no, that's enough. Gone far enough here. Levesque trying to trip that around. Can't. Base. Push that one forward. Stays in the zone there. Then finally gets out. Peyton Levesque now. It's going to cross the red line. Try to push that one forward. Knocks the Mount Forest player over who gloves it. Chapman picks that one up on the side. She turns. Tries to send a backhand towards the net where Base was waiting for it. Mount Forest is going to get that one down, but Roland McLaughlin's there. Polnock chipped that one forward. That goes offside, delayed offside there, so Greyhounds will have some time now to work this breakout. Riley Base making a move. Another 2-on-1 coming up. Oh, Base getting tripped up there. That's going to be a penalty now as the Greyhounds are going to go on a power play. Riley Base gets tripped up pretty hard at the blue line. Oh no, that was an offside call. I thought that was a penalty. Okay, sorry folks. I know. I don't know what more she could have did to not get a penalty there, but Mount Forest putting this puck down. Pretty bad officiating here, I would say. Definitely not in the favor of the Sioux Greyhounds. But the Greyhounds beating them on the scoreboard here, 3-1. Mount Forest now trying to gain some control, getting into the slot. Lobby, though, loses it, sends a backhand in, doesn't make it towards Sainamore. DeFonte trying to grab that around the other end. Basket now, she's going to get it. Sends it on the boards. Finn now, she's got a battle for it. Gets that puck around. Lobby's going to get it. Come up the ice here. Lobby moving, shot. On net. Pushes that puck up. They can move that puck up the ice, get a shot on net. Get an offensive zone face-off. It's exactly what they want to do. Good play there by the Greyhounds. Finn wins that draw from McLean. McLean now down the goal line looking. Two players in front. Perry, oh, gets that one. Are you kidding me?
Hand pass.
Is it a hand pass?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not a pass though. She swung and she went like this. She went like this. And then she went like this. And then like that.
As these, that's goal called back there. As they said it was a hand pass. I'm not loving these refs right now. As it seems to be pretty one-sided. They push that one down now. Perry coming down the ice. Loosen that puck up. Goal scorer. Got it taken back there. Now Mount Forest going to come up over the line here. An odd angle shot. Doesn't get there though. Just hits the side of the net hard. McLaughlin going to come around now. Gives that puck away. Mount Forest though cannot capitalize on that. Perry It's that length of the ice. That's going to go for icing. As I think she just wanted to get a line change here. We'll get some fresh legs on the ice.
This guy scored from half ice. He's getting shot in
Back to the point. Doesn't make it though. Try to push it again towards. Loose puck over there. Sainamore makes the save and base cleans up the garbage. Now she's going to skate the ice. Going through, she gets tripped up there. And that's not going to be called for a tripping. Back grabbing that though. On DePlante at the point. DePlante can't handle that though. She's going to hold it. Puts that one all the way back there for Paulnuck. Paulnuck reversing over to base. Base trying to move that puck, but Paulnuck will grab that one, push that one up. Levesque's over there. Levesque now, she has Base trying to get it over, but Base is going to be offside there. Levesque lost the puck, pushing the timing off there as Base jumped offside. Basket on the draw. Push that one forward. Mount Forest now coming in. Hard shot on the side of the net there. Trying to get that puck. Gets it over. Shot on net. Doesn't make it over to Sainamore though. I think that's deflected. Finn tries to get that one out. Don't get enough mustard on there. And a nice bounce off the boards there. Shot, but Sainamore was there to cover that one up. That loose puck comes over. Now, Mount Forest getting that one into the zone here. And a long shot on Sainamore. She'll track that one and cover it up. Basket on the draw. Loses it. Back to the point there, but confusion. As now Plaskett will go and backhand that one out of the zone. And Mount Forest will just put it right back in, dump it in. DePlante grabbing that one off the Zamboni doors, putting it over to Finn. Finn missing that, but taking a hard bounce off as it'll stroll all the way down the goal. Mount Forest now on the change once again, coming. The girls get there in time this time. How they got the goal last time. On a line change, they move that puck up the ice really quickly. Gets pinned over on the sideboards here. And some skates. Plaskett will get that one. Go behind her own net for some protection. Drives that one around. Nice pass over to Labby. Chips that one forward into the offensive zone. Mount Forest is going to get it, but Plaskett's going to be there with a good stick to get it. And she's got a lot of room in front of her. Passes it to Labby. Labby tips out towards the net, and they turn for a line change here as the goalie covers up. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. Second period. Greyhounds up by 2 goals. One goal called back already. The ref said there was a hand pass. That's a Finn on that draw. Loses it as Mount Forest now going to come around. Sophie McLean's there. Stop it. The 2 Hound players falls down. From her knees though, Lexi Finn chips that one forward, keeping this play alive in the offensive zone. She comes in, steals that puck, sends it over for McLean. Couldn't get there, but Perry's going to get there in the corner and dump it down behind the net here. Mount Forest is going to go. Oh, little trip there. Ref did not think that was a trip though. Spina looking for that puck. It's going to come through. Mount Forest going to get it on the other end, but Di Lorenzi's there to stop it. The bounce there, that's going to be called for offside. As the puck stayed on the wrong side of the blue line, the girl kept moving and tried to reach back for it. There'll be stoppage of play here. Draw. Over Chapman. Fighting for it, getting it back there for McLaughlin. Now Base putting that one up for Levesque. Levesque, one player in front of her. Levesque turning, trying to get a shot off. Base still grabs that. Base looks, she gets a shot on net. Tipped down by Levesque. Wide of the net. Chapman's going to go retrieve this in the corner. Chapman looking. She's got Base helping her. McLaughlin steps up. Pushes that puck forward. Now the Rams coming up the ice. Paulnuck back here to defend though. We're going to get a clear shot on Sainamore. Oh! She got it with the blocker. It looked like it went block her stick and tipped down into her net. The Rams are able to cut that lead in half. 3-2. Seymour seemed to make that initial save, but bad bounce. Ends up in the net.
I'm probably gonna get like some big cheese.
Chapman. Putting that one back to McLaughlin. Base will try to get this on the other side. Can't get it though. Now Peyton Levesque's gonna swerve around here, get that puck knocked off of her stick. Chapman's back there though to retrieve it. Makes a turn here. Up the ice for Base. Base tripping. Getting that one as it goes over. It goes high off the glass. Duplanty can't handle that bouncing puck though. She gets back here. Trying to get it out. Goes over her stick. Pollock will grab this though behind the net. Turns up for Labby. Labby missing it, but Plaskett's going to grab it on the other end. Mount Forest though getting it over, sending a shot on to Seymour. Tracks that one well, stops the puck. An offensive zone face-off. Plaskett will take the draw, yes. This is the same ref with the... He's more concerned about how the girls were set up that we had yesterday. No more. Pins that puck behind the net. Plaskett comes out with it. Sends that one forward for Labby. One defender back to get it. She'll forecheck on her hard. Now she'll chip that one up. A lot of red jerseys there to stop it. Puts that one over for Labby. Can't find it. Goes back to Duplanty. Duplanty sends that one in deep for Labby. Labby's going to go back to get this one. Gets a stick on it. Helped out. Behind the net there. Labby sends that one forward. Oh, that one does not go in. As no, the Greyhounds are going to get another one called back there. We'll have to check the video there to see, but I don't think it went over the... I don't think it went over the goal line. So a second one that was called back, but to me, the boys here said that was in the net, but I don't think it crossed the line though. About as close as you can get there. Now Plaskett backhands that one over for Duplanty. Duplanty trying to grab it on the other end, but Mount Forest is going to come up with it. Sends a pass over to the opposite wing. Goes down the length of the ice here. Pass over. Sends that shot in wide of Seymour. Labby's going to be here to get it on the other end. She's just going to chip that one forward. Plaskett will chase it down. The Mount Forest defender's there though. Now Finn gets a stick on that. Gets that one on the other end. Finn puts that one deep. Push that forward now. Mount Forest going the opposite side there. The line change. Lexi Finn gets there. She comes on the ice now with Perry. Sophie McLean chips that one up for Perry. Perry tries to push that one over. Too many Mount Forest players there to get it. Now on the sideboards, Perry's going to get this one in. He'll try to get this on the other end here as McLean picks it up, sends the backhand in, keeping this play alive here. Greyhound defenders will change. Loose puck over, goes to the slot, comes up. DiLorenzi steps up, trying to get that one, falls. Loose puck going through. Plays back here to defend. Puck goes back. DiLorenzi gets a stick on it. Now McLean's going to control this. Outskate her check. Keeps that puck on her stick, trying to push that one over for Peyton Levesque, who's waiting for that puck in front of the net. She's going to go out to help now. That goes behind. This puck over. Nice long pass. Missed there though, as DiLorenzi's going to come back and shove that one up the boards. Now Peyton Levesque send a nice pass over. Chapman having a look. Chapman getting the score. Good turnover there. And finally, beautiful pass. Peyton Levesque looks up and sees her teammate Chapman there. Greyhounds regain that 2-goal lead. Refs can't call that one back. That was pretty obvious. That was a goal. Puck drop. Polnuck's going to go back to get it. Chips out forward. Stopped at the line there, though. Polnuck grabs that one on the other side. Sending the pass over. Chapman. Only one defender here. Chapman makes a move. Chapman again. Chapman shot. Chapman scores. Chapman. Now she's on fire. That's a second goal in under a minute. The boys not liking that. It was a little too sick for them. Goal was a little too gross. They didn't like it. Disgusted. Nice, got a little bit of entertainment up here as the Greyhounds now go up 5-2. That one goes over. Mount Forest there, loose puck. Greyhounds trying to gain a little bit of control. Finally, get that puck loose as Chapman's going to fight with it with Polnuck on the Zamboni door. Gets knocked over. Mount Forest now going to control, send a backhand in. Chapman's there though. She trips that one forward to Finn. Finn up to Levesque. Levesque tries to get the skate on it, push it forwards. Mount Forest goes. Eli getting his foot stuck in the chair, falling over behind me. These guys provided me some good entertainment today. Now Plasky to send that one over for Piper Finn. Finn, she'll skate with it. And Finn will dump it. Wrong side of the red line though, as that's going to get called for icing. It just goes over the line. Finn did not feather that enough. Result in Mount Forest getting an opportunity here late in the second. A minute 16 left. Puck dropped. Pinned on the sideboards here. Is Mount Forest going to have some room to walk out and get the shot on St. Amor and makes a blocker save there. Now DePonte is going to pick that puck up and go around her own net. Loses it though. Oh, trips awkwardly. Now Finn's going to get that. Swats that one forward. Tries to get it on the other end there. Mount Forest is going to keep it in the zone. They battle in front of their own boards here. 46 seconds left. Gets a shot high, well over St. Amor. Plaskett grabs that on the other end, pushing that one forward. Morin on the sideboards, wins that battle, gets it over into the neutral zone. Mount Forest going to regroup and just send that one down the length of the ice here. DePonte's going to grab it. She'll circle. Nope, she'll pivot, go the other way. She's followed. Good check there by the Mount Forest forward. Knocked off there, though, by Labby. DePonte will grab that puck again and send that one over to Labby. They chip that one forward. Getting hooked up there on the sideboards. Plaskett will grab that. Oh, indirect over for McLean. That puck slides down. Covered up by the goaltender. We got only 2 seconds left here. Less than 2 seconds. We'll get a puck drop, and then we'll go into the second intermission here. The girls holding a 3-goal lead here against the Mount Forest Rams. It'll be one quick drop, and then it'll be a buzzer. And that's it for the second period. Greyhounds up 5-2. We'll be back with the third period here in just a little bit. All right, it's getting rowdy up here. The Greyhounds getting set for third period action. That one back. Oh, dangerous there. Slides all the way back. Kind weirdly as Sandomore went to go stop it. And now she's just going to cover that one up. Mount Forest is going to look to try to get something in the offensive zone here if they can. Set up like they did early in the game. Try to generate some chances with the Greyhounds. They got a game plan now. They know just get that puck out of their zone and get it deep. Mount Forest, they not able to break it out of their zone very cleanly. As that one goes over towards Sandomore, she just taps that one away from her. Puck goes back to Spina. Spina sends that one forward. 2 Hounds there. Getting through the, able to walk through the neutral zone easily. Goes back to Di Lorenzi. Di Lorenzi shot on net. Another loose puck over there. McLean was looking again. He's already got 2. Now behind the net, Mount Forest having some confusion there. Puck trickling over to their goalie. Stops that one. Covers it up. Greyhounds though looking to get a line change. Chapman will head out for the draw here, but goaltender seems to have had some problem with the mask here, lost the strap, and the ref's going to help her out, get that one reconnected for her. Drop, one by base, puts out and back, Polnack, shot from the point. Birthday girl scores a goal. Love to see that. Blakey, birthday goal. That's Polnack. It's that 6th goal, big smile on her face. Yeah, it's Blake's birthday today. Scoring one on her birthday. It's a nice pass from base. Finding her on the point. Now Greyhounds taking a commanding lead here, 4 goals. They're going to want to continue playing their game, though. That one goes loose. Mount Forest putting it over towards the net. Goes right through Sandomore's crease, right across the ice. Now, Base is going to get that one. Loses it. Earl McLaughlin chips that over a D partner. The Rams send that one in deep. Turns, shot. They try to get a stick on that. Can't. Now they chip that one over. Dangerous Chapman coming up again. She's got some speed. Makes a move. Another move. And oh! That puck was sitting there. It's Chapman. I think she wanted that trick goal. Chapman again. Dumps that one in. Now they'll turn, go for the line change. Piper Finn's on the ice, and Labby and Plaskett are now coming on. And over here, as they chip that one, get that one down deep. Trickles over, but Morin's back here to grab it. Puck on her stick, chips that one forward for Finn. Finn trying to push that one forward, but jumps up. She's going to get a second swat at it. It just stays there as Plaskett falls. Now Mount Forest is going to drive that one up. Can't get it, though. Loose puck once again. Push that one down. Finn now getting it, and Plaskett turning, making a good move. Free up some space. A nice pass over to Labby. Puck goes off of her stick. Puck goes down here. Plaskett will skate around her own net. She's got as much room as she wants here. She chips that one forward. No ice here called. 12 minutes left. The game. Greyhounds up by 4. Again, going down by a goal, but then coming back to really control this game. They've been trending all tournament. Now Mount Forest going to come through the offensive or the neutral zone here. Puck stop though. Labby gets it, puts that one in deep. Turns, goes for a line change. Good hockey here by the Greyhounds. Now Lexi Finn on the other side, trying to bother her. That one goes through. Lorenzi's going to get there, though. Get that puck up. It sits loose. She's got Perry helping her out on the sideboards over here. Weird little spot. Jumps up, goes. McLean's going to get that one. Nope, that's going to be called for offside. That puck did go over the blue line, and then the Mount Forest player grabbed it on the other side. It was pushed back there, though, by the Greyhounds, though. I'm pretty sure the Greyhounds tipped that one back into the zone, so probably shouldn't have been called offside, but let's see that. Loose puck goes back to the point, held on. Mount Forest going to get it. Look, shot on to Sainamore, tipped in front of the net by Rowan McLaughlin. She handles that and gets that off, though, and puts that one on the sideboard for Perry now, grabbing it, chipping that forward for Lexi Finn. Puck fumbling, but then comes back to Finn. Gets it cleanly now, and McLaughlin, she'll go for a skate. Gets the red line and the blue line. Moves up and gets swatted back, but Sophie McLean holding that line. She muscles her way through the pack to get there. Mount Forest is going to get that and push that one over forward. And Paulnuck's going to be the solo back here with a hard forecheck on her. Turns, puts it on the boards. McLean, nice backhand pass over to Finn. Finn looking for Lebec. Lebec chipping that one. She'll forecheck here. Goes forward. And behind here, goes over. Mount Forest slinging that one through. Base breaks up that pass. Riley Base. Here we go, but Lexi Finn backhands that one in. Kate Levesque behind the boards here, battling with it. Levesque going, puts out in point. Warren gets there in time. Drops that one down. Greyhounds playing exactly where they want to. Chapman, puck on her stick. Loses it, though. Mount Forest going to try to get it. Stuck in some skates here as Base comes in to help. Goes back over. Levesque, good forecheck by the Greyhounds. Turning, keeping this puck down below the goal line. Moving on to the 4-goal lead, exactly what they want to be doing. Chapman can't handle that one, though, as it goes back to DuPlante, but DuPlante pushes that one right back in. Levesque, going to the point. Warren pushing that one back down behind the goal line. Levesque's going to come off here for a change. Offensive zone change. Labby comes on. Pinned in the boards there by Base. Chapman helps her out. Base comes on the other end with it. Pass over to Labby. Labby shot on net, blocked. Goes over, sideboards, DuPlante grabbing that one, pushing that one over. Base, though, mixing up, getting that one on the other side there. DuPlante goes. Labby now grabbing that one on the other end, going Chapman. Chapman's going to come up in the ice, makes a move. A lot of defenders. She gets a shot off, and there it is. Hat-trick goal. Good skill goal there by McKinley Chapman. You throw it on the ice? Eli took his hat off and looked at me. We're getting ready to throw it. Thought again. It's Chapman now. She gets her hat trick. She's been looking for all game. Labby on the other side. Over to Finn. Finn shot. Oh, sorry, guys. That one was gloved down by the goaltender. Greyhounds up by 5. Mount Forest play a very loose game. Shot over. Draw one over to the far wing there.
What would you like?
Mount Forest, grab that one around here. Bring that one over. Labby grabs that, pushes it in deep. Greyhounds playing their game. Mount Forest can't seem to get anything going anymore. It's now late in this game, as it always seems to be, the Greyhounds conditioning really helping them out. Systems and conditioning, never really having to overskate as they're moving the puck and passing well and playing well positionally, conserving their energy. Well, Perry's going to grab that. Push that puck over. She's going to chase that one over into the other zone here, into the opposite side of the zone. Trying to muscle that puck up. She had Finn coming in. Now Finn goes, chips that one, goes loose, tries to get to that one. She can. She does. Mount Forest, though, gets that one, but Rockland's there on the side. Trying to put a hard shot in. Mount Forest, though, indirect on the opposite side with Paulnuck there. Puts that nice soft pass over to Perry. Perry tries to make a move. She loses that, but then she breaks that puck up. Paulnuck's going to grab this one. Sends a good pass over to Finn. Finn up to McLean. McLean makes a move. Tries to drive towards the net. McLean again. The sideboards. Goes back for it. Goes over on the side here. Greyhounds once again setting up camp here in Mount Forest zone. Once the Greyhounds figured out how this team plays, it's been all Sioux Greyhounds. Now Mount Forest coming in, trying to get that pass over. Broken up. She grabs it, tries to go cross crease. Numbers just aren't there though. So the Greyhounds are going to be able to get that one out. Neutral zone with Terry. Getting on top of that, swatting it forward, going for a line change. Greyhounds getting a new trio out. Mount Forest going to try to get that one up the ice. Goes off the skates. That's going to negate icing. Oh, no, it will be called for icing. As it hit the Mount Forest player's skate. On this side of the red line, I thought, but it's called for icing. This ref here, like old Sam Crenshaw from today's special. Base, that puck in. Shot towards the net, goes over the line. DePlanty turning, losing that. Mount Forest now going to streak up with some numbers. Can't. Greyhounds all back though. Red jerseys go right back into their zone to defend well. Pushing that one forward. Moore shot onto Seymour, makes a reaching blocker save there to keep that one out. Chapman behind her own net. Getting bothered. Slings that one over. Base going to grab that one on her wing. Chips that one over. Levesque grabbing that on the other side. Outskates her check. Moves on the blue line. And Peyton Levesque, she's going to get one now too. Greyhounds go up by 8. Or go by 6. 8 goals. Putting up 8 on this team. They do not defend well, this team, at all. Definitely some skilled players on this team, but do not defend well at all. They've given up a ton of chances to the Greyhounds. It goes over here for Piper Finn. Puts that one over. Mount Forest able to keep that one in. Once again, though, Greyhounds set up good in their zone. Gaining possession of that puck. DePlanty backhands that one over. Jumps up, falls down. Plaskett picking this one up. So my time's off here. We got about 3 minutes. Sorry. 3 minutes and 42 left in the game. Oh, sorry. 3 minutes. 35. We're all synced up now. DePlanty will turn, curl, send that one over. Grabbing it. Last 3 minutes here. Game's pretty much won here by the Greyhounds, but it still goes. Piper Finn loses her glove, gets shoved around there. A little bit dangerous. Don't like to see that. Now Mount Forest going to send that one over. Nice pass. Can't grab it though. It's McLean. She's got an open lane. Now McLean. She's looking for her hat trick. Can't get it though. Spina back to the point. Sends that one high. Glove down by the defender. Plaskett grabs it. Puts that one over. McLean sends that shot in. Goes to the net. Saved though. Puck goes through. Spina. She'll come back to grab it. Mount Forest going for a line change. Nice little pass up to McLean. McLean looking, chips that one forward. Finn's going to go back here to grab it. Finn gets it over. Pass that back over for McLean. Back Finn to McLean. Loses that puck. Mount Forest pushing that one forward. Stops this puck here. Gets it. See Lorenzi back here to stop, but loses that puck. Perry comes back. Goes into Sainamore. Whistle down. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left here in the game. Unless they score and it goes to over. Unless they score 6 goals and it goes to overtime, right? But it looks like now, no, they're just going to run this clock. But Greyhounds up by 6 goals here. Not much of a chance as Sainamore's going to cover it up here, but clock's just probably going to keep running. Greyhounds just look just to win the draw, move it up the ice, keep it there, and then end this game. It's pretty much all over and said. Chapman goes back, gets it, puts it over for Levac. Levac chips that around, goes up over into the neutral zone. Tipped over, Chapman grabbing it, bring that one into the zone. Backhand up, glove down by the goaltender here. Greyhounds get offensive zone face-off. Base gets pushed over there. No calls. Mount Forest going to chip it up. Look for some pride goal here if they can. 45 seconds left on the clock. Lose that puck, goes back. Paulnuck chips that one forward. They grab it at the point, send a shot in. There's a player there. She turns, tries to shoot, goes over to Seymour, covers that one up. Whistle on the play as the time's running down. We've got 30 seconds left here, so I'm about 10 seconds off. Paulnuck behind the net. Oh, sends one. Hard one. Mount Forest goes. Shot on. Wide of the net there. Try to collect that one up. Goes back into the slot. But bases there to cover up. McLaughlin's going to get on top of this one. 8 seconds left here. McLaughlin will just get over the red line. Push that one forward. But that's going to be it for the game here. Greyhounds, once again, for the third game, giving up the first goal. But then, turning it on. Coming back and winning. We'll head back there. We'll be back here as the girls are going to play Bell Tire from Detroit. The only American team in this division here for this tournament at Silver Sticks. In the afternoon to end off this round robin is with this win, they'll take the first seed in the tournament, or in their pool. So we'll be in the quarterfinals tomorrow, definitely. In the morning, which I think will be 11 o'clock. And we'll see you guys, everybody here, later in the afternoon. Thanks for joining.